Hey folks, plenty of sunshine and warm temperatures across the valley again today, much like yesterday, with readings bouncing up into the 90s. The question is, how warm is it going to get tomorrow? Probably not this warm. The question is just how much cooler then will it be? Here's where we are right now. 98 in Rio Grande City, McAllen's 94, low 90s as you move eastward and then to the coast right now, about 86 degrees on South Padre Island. Let's look at our models, shall we, and just see what they're suggesting. There's the European model, yellow line going up and down, represents the high and low temperature. And notice it does keep it, close to 90 for high and then back in the 70s for low. Then on Friday, mid 80s, then mid 70s. So there's some up and down there, but it's not quite as profound as what it was. It's cooled it off maybe 4 or 5 degrees for the next couple of days. The GFS model's a little bit warmer. Notice the lines stay a little higher in the orange. But then let's add our friend, the NAM. I say our friend because the NAM says it's going to be cooler. Look how that purple line, it only goes out a couple of days. But notice how much lower it is. It suggests that tomorrow's temperatures, once that front comes through, will only be in the 70s. Then tomorrow night, we're into the upper 60s. Well, let's see if we can make that work. The NAM is the outlier, if you will, amongst the models, but if it happens, we'll be cooler than what these readings were showing you. Now, it's possible we get to these readings early and then back off if we get some rain, and with that rain, like last Saturday, the high was only 77 on Saturday because of rain in the area. We could see a similar situation tomorrow, except it's not an all-day rain like Saturday was. It's spotty stuff. So you cool off, you warm up, cool off, warm up. But if that front's able to push it all the way through, then we'll be cooler than those numbers. So 90 is being, I'm going to say, optimistic on the high, thinking it could get that warm. There's a possibility, especially the far western part of the valley, could be much cooler. It could be a day where Stark County, you're in the 70s, and Brownsville, you're in the 90s. It's going to be one of those days where the front's going to go right down the middle part of the valley, possibly, and there'll be a big temperature contrast from one end to the other, like there is now. I mean, you look at Abilene and it's 51, Austin 77, and it's 89 in Houston. So you see the gradient across that front. Much cooler behind it, 41 in Dalhart, much like they were yesterday. It's been a cold day up in the Texas Panhandle. Front's on the move, and it's triggering rain, and I think it will probably trigger rain when it gets in here tomorrow as well. Whether it goes through or not, it'll be close enough to be the focal point for shower development, and then the front is in the area into Friday, and then eventually on Friday it falls apart, and that'll be the end of that. But the models beyond Friday suggest another front pushes into the state over the weekend, and that one probably too falls apart very near the valley, but again becomes the focal point for shower development. So there's a possibility of rain again from Sunday into the early part of next week. Here's a closer look at our future track rain chances, and you can see that there's a lot of green on that map for tomorrow. So scattered showers and embedded thunderstorms a possibility. If the front pushes in, then thunderstorms certainly a possibility. Perhaps some pretty good rain with that. So we're putting the rain chances tomorrow at 60%. We back it off to 40% tomorrow night, then it tapers off by Saturday, and then it comes back in by Sunday. Quick check of the tropics. Paulette and Renee both out there. We're watching the system off Africa. 80% chance of development, another off the East Coast. And if you look at where Paulette and Renee are headed, both expected to stay out in the open Atlantic Ocean for the next few days, so no major threat to land anytime soon. So tonight, partly cloudy, spotty showers, a low of 79. Then tomorrow, we bounce back up to 90 with scattered showers and storms, but again, much of the day could be cooler than that. Depends on the progress of the front. It's entirely possible we get there and then back off a little bit. As you look at the next 7 days, Friday is a very similar day with less rain. Saturday's mainly dry, and then that next front stalls near the area comes Sunday, and that helps to trigger showers and storms again. And temperatures, high temperatures at least, go down at least a little bit for the early to middle part of next week. That's your updated First One 5 AccuWeather forecast.